Hi everyone, let's finish this guy off. Happy Friday to you. Hopefully you had a good week. Thought about this and I think I want this line a little darker. So I want to make this line just ever so slightly thicker here. Help with that illusion of it getting deeper. Like that. Come on. Don't make it. Okay. Something like that. And then also this edge for this layer also needs to be a little deeper. Just this outer just that one. Not all of them. Just this outer bunch. I'm going to sneeze. If I sneeze in your ear, I apologize in advance. It may not come, but I kind of feel a tickle in my nose. This little bit of depth, this little bit of pen shadow. I will emphasize it with the pencil when I come back with my shading, but it will read to your eye as it going deeper. Just needed a little bit to separate this one from this one. This layer here as well. I'm just going to do these ones. Just these straight ones on this end. Should be enough. Doesn't need much. Ooh. How did I get straights and straights next to each other? Okay. We're gonna how to manage that. It's because it's a curve, huh? Something like that. That should help a little bit. Not much, but it helped. Okay, so now I want another flowery sort of a thing. Do I want to repeat flux? Or do I want to have more of a flower? Or sort of a combination? Apparently flux is coming back. But instead of it being it growing from here, from this edge, it's going to grow this direction. Ooh, that was a weird shape. What is that? I don't rightly know what that ended up being. Do you want to come in closer? Next question. How and when did you first got involved with Zentangle? What made you decide to become a content creator? It was actually about 5 years ago. Well, no, it was longer than that I found patterns. I was actually, I had found a book called oh gosh, where that memory just went in and out of my brain so fast that it has, woo, I don't like that. It came and went. Praying in Color. I don't remember who the author was. Let me look that up. No. Praying in Color. Sybil Macbeth is the name of the author. And I had found Praying in Color when I was looking for art activities to do for a women's retreat at church. I was in charge of the artistic portion of the retreat, and I was trying to find something for us all to do that was something that everyone could do. And I found this Praying in Color, which I was just super intrigued by, and to be able to use art in my prayer time was something I had never thought of before. And I was smitten by that. And then if you do Praying in Color, you end up in the Zentangle world. It's just where it took me. Yeah, that's just where it took me. So that's where I got started. And then I started joining different pattern groups. The first pattern group I joined was called Zentangle Explorations. And that group is still on Facebook, not super active. I am the administrator. I'm the only one running it now. It was run by Mildred Gallagher, and Millie was my online friend. I respected her so much. She used tangling in her therapy to try to mitigate pain from her various medical issues. And I found that fascinating, and we explored patterns together. And through Millie's group, I found the Pattern Collections group and website. And through Ina was doing things similar to Millie. A lot of what if I take this pattern and do this with it. Okay, and I ended up exploring more of Ina's philosophy rather than the Zentangle philosophy. And so that's where I'm at now. I'm more of creative pattern tangling than I am Zentangle. But now that the website for creative pattern tangling and Pattern Collections is no longer viable, I can't show you those resources anymore. But my videos are still online about CPT and the philosophy behind it and how it's different from the Zentangle method. Zentangle method is still, I admire the artwork that comes out of that, but it's just not for me, just personally. I ended up being a YouTube creator because in the group Pattern Dash Collections, we were starting to gather up a bunch of patterns that some of them were very complex. And somebody in the group said, I don't get it. I think it was Paradox, matter of fact, might have been the first one. They said, I don't get it. I don't understand how to draw this pattern. Every time I try, it doesn't look right. What am I doing wrong? And I don't even remember what person that was, but they posted their picture, and I could immediately see what they were doing differently so that it didn't come out the way you expect Paradox to come out. I immediately saw that. And so I made a video just for the group of how you can tell the difference between what that person was doing and how Paradox is drawn. And that the members of the group said, you know, you should put this on YouTube so we can find it easier because, you know, Facebook, stuff just gets lost in Facebook, right? It's hard to find stuff, and it's hard to search for stuff in Facebook. And so I did. I put it on YouTube, and I started a channel, and that's where it all stemmed from. Okay, so now I want a more structured something. I think I want to I'm going to plan this one out in pencil. This is one of the things that Zentangle does not do, which is planning things out in pencil. But I don't have a problem with it because I am pattern-based art. I am not Zentangle. And I think I'm going to erase my inner circle here just lightly. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller to come down more like that. And I want to build something that goes this way. No, I didn't do that right. See, that's why I'm planning. Let's try this again. Let's do a long. And then something there. And then more of a star shape here. Something like that. Yeah, let's do something like that. So anyway, that is where I became a content creator. From a simple post on Facebook that says, I don't know how to do this. And I said, well, I do. And There we go. And that's one of the reasons why all my patterns came from Pattern Dash Collections, because it was from that group of people, that I started my channel. And I had permission from the artists in that group that were sharing. That group started, and then Ina started the website based on the patterns that were being created from the artists in that group. And what do I want to do? I think I'm going to do this. And so I had permission from Ina to use the images from the website on my channel. And and my first audience members were all just group members from the Facebook group, and it just kind of grew from there. That's how it started in July of 2000, whatever it was. Using a tripod and my other camera that wasn't very good. No microphone to speak of on my coffee table, where the lighting kept changing and you could hear every dog barking in the neighborhood and all of that stuff. Yeah, that was different. I think I want, again, something here. I'm not sure what. No, I think that's good. Okay, let's leave it at that. Let's color in the middle of here black. Because that helps the depth. I think I want to do more radiating lines from here. Like so. Well, that looks weird. That one looks weird. Not gonna lie. That one looks weird. Not sure I like the middle, but it's okay. It will be fine. Now, what we need to do, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this before I move on, so I have a record of this stage before I continue on with anything else. Camera. Okay, that'll look probably blurry because I didn't do a very good job of paying attention to what I was doing, but that's okay. Yes. Oh, no, it's not. Well, it's a little blurry on the edges, but that's okay because, you know what? I've learned that I don't put high resolution or high good quality pictures of my artwork on the internet anymore because that is how it gets stolen, and I don't want my work stolen. So I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am going to in the color of green. $55, $59, $62, $63, $57. Okay, so I'm going to color a variety of greens using my Castle Arts pencils, just so you guys have an idea of what colors I'm using. For the lightest one, I'm using number 61, which seems like it's out of order, but it's not. 61 for some reason is super light. And then I'm using 55, 57, 59, 62, and 63. I think I'm going to swatch these real quick. I'm going to put them on the back. This is 60. This is 55. Uh, 57. 59. 62. And 63. Ooh. Okay. I thought I was in order, but I'm not. Darkest is going to be 63. Then the next one is going to be 55, I think. And then I'm going to do 57. And then 62. 59. I think 62 is next. 62, oops. 62. They're slightly different colors of green. And then 59. And then 61. And I think I need to swap 52 and 67, 62 and 57. So I need to go 63, 55, 62, 57, 59, and 61. Okay, that's the order I'm going to color in. Okay. So I'm going to color from outside in using the lightest color to the darkest color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to give this a quick color. Nothing super specific, because I've already colored in black in all those extra spaces, or a lot of the extra spaces. So I'm just doing a quick, super quick color, just to give it a little something other than just the paper. And then I can come back with my just graphite and give it shading. Okay, next question. Oh my goodness, this is a long question. Let's see. Why is this? I use my drawings to make cards. What do you use your drawings for other than the giveaways? I won a giveaway years ago and I treasure it. Do you trade drawings with others? Do you like drawing alone or with others in a group? Be safe and well and remain positive. Well, that is kind of a lot of questions all in one. And that's okay. I will take it. What's the first part of that? What do you do with my drawings other than giveaways? I give away a lot of my art. I really do. I have a sticker that I put on the back of my artworks. Do I have one here or have I used them all? That's a sticker page. Is that a sticker? Ah, it is. I have this. Congratulations, you found my abandoned art. This art is yours to keep or share with another. And I stick it on the back of my artworks. I need to print more because that's the last 3 stickers. Just stick it on the back of my artworks and I carry them with me and I leave them places. Like, I just noticed I left all those circles and I don't like them. I can see them through my coloring. Let me get a little bit of erasing done. There we go. I abandon my art places. When I'm on my cruise ships, I love to abandon my art. Cruise ships also have this thing where, you know, it's a rubber duck thing where people are hiding duckies. Well, I hide my art. And I have more fun doing that, finding little places to tuck it in. I give my art away more than I do anything else. I have toyed with selling it, but I don't know that anybody would buy it, and I wouldn't have any idea how to sell it, or where to sell it, or how I'm just not sure. So I've never really investigated that. I would have no idea how much to charge. I just don't know. But I like to give it away. I do put some of them on greeting cards. You know, I just glue, if I've already made one, I just glue it to the front of a card, a blank card. Sometimes I draw directly on the cards, but most of the time when I think about I need a greeting card, I just grab an art. I don't have time to draw, so I just grab an artwork that I've already done and just plop it on, or just turn it over. If I haven't drawn on the back of it, then I just turn it over and write my sentiment on the back. So I do that. So most of my art ends up given away. Some of you who've been around forever, Steve, who is the one who asked this question, has been around a very long time, and he may remember that out here in my art studio, I used my art and I glued it to the ceiling of my studio, and it makes me happy every time I look up on my ceiling. There's my art. Does it mean that I can never take my art with me when I move? Yes, it does. Does it bother me? No, it does not. It makes me happy now and in the moment, and that's all that matters. Yeah. So I don't really do much else with my art. I mostly just give it away. But I could sell it, I suppose. I just don't know how. What was the other? I won a giveaway years ago and I treasure it. Do you trade drawings with others? I don't, but I'd be open to it. If anybody wants to trade drawings, you absolutely can shoot me a private message, either at Facebook or on my Instagram. And we can absolutely swap artworks. That would be fun. Do you like drawing alone or in others in a group? Either is good. I really enjoy sharing patterns with others, and so like I said with the other question about how I got started, I started by trying to find something to do with my women's retreat and praying in colors, and we started out with, you know, what color. You think about a person who you want to pray for, and what color comes to mind when you think about that person, and grab that color and then write down the prayers using that color pen or pencil. That's where we started, and it grew from there. I learned more about patterns and pattern making, and so, you know, now when I pray, I do a lot of prayers when I am drawing, and quite often I will think about that person and their colors, but quite often also I will see a pattern and I will immediately think of a person when I see that pattern. So like when I'm scrolling through the website or looking on Google or Pinterest or whatever, and I see a pattern, I immediately say, oh, that reminds me of so-and-so. And then as I'm drawing that pattern, that specific pattern, I will be praying for that person. And quite often at the end of the time when I'm drawing, then I will gift that person my artwork, and I'll tell them, you know, I was praying for you. This pattern reminded me of you. And so while I was drawing, I was praying for you. And I'll let them know that. I like these scales, look like dragon scales now that they're turning green. This is awesome. Just a little bit of color. I don't need like a massive amount of color for this. It started out on this sort of beigey background, and so it kind of, these all kind of go together. I like this. But as I'm going toward the center, I'm getting darker, a little bit deeper colors. And I can do that here also with this, and kind of create a shadow like that. Can you guys see that that's getting deeper, kind of a yellowy green, and as it going downward, it's changing colors. 57 goes back here. I like to put my pencils away as I use them so I don't lose them, because I took my my watercolors on vacation, and I really like what I did with my watercolors on vacation, and now that I'm home, I can't find my watercolors. I have no idea what I've done with them. I looked all over in the house. I was going to use watercolors today because I thought watercolor would be fun to use with this. And I can't find, I have 2 watercolor palettes now that have gone missing. My little fan deck one is gone. My swatch is here, but my watercolors are missing off my desk. I can't imagine that I took them anywhere. And I know I took my other palette on vacation, and I've looked everywhere in the house. I looked in, I even went in the suitcases thinking that maybe they didn't get unpacked, and I just can't find them. So I'll have to ask my husband if he's seen them. And when he was unpacking his stuff, perhaps things that got set somewhere that I wouldn't normally set my stuff. I don't know. It's just really weird. Let's see, what other questions? Do you like alone or others with a group? So, like I said, yeah, I'd be happy to draw with others in a group. I draw at church all the time. People watch me draw. I don't mind teaching them how to draw patterns. All those things are fun, and I'm just happy drawing. Drawing just makes me happy in general. Okay, so I finished that question. Would you take the short trip to space if it was offered? You mean like what William Shatner just did? Yeah, I would. Absolutely. Would I be terrified? Probably. Would I want to go? Absolutely. To even get a partial glimpse, personally, my own self, not with a picture, not with video, but my own self of what the Earth looks like from a distance would just be awesome. That would just make my day. It really would. So yes, I would. Do I ever think that we'll get to a point where space tourism would be a thing and an affordable thing? No, I don't think we're at that point, but you never know. Something like that. All right. There we are. I need a little bit. Oh, my camera battery is flashing. That means I'm almost out of juice. Let me do a little bit of graphite shading and then we'll be done. We're going to go right around these edges and we're going to give ourselves a little bit of shadow. And if my battery dies and I have to come back and edit these two videos together, I will. I was trying not to do that, but apparently I wasn't paying attention to how long I have been drawing on one battery. Shame on me. I'm using my softest pencil I have, which is a 6B, in order to do this quickly and have a nice deep shadow. You'll see I'm going just at the edge of each of these borders. And that's what's going to create a shadow from each layer. Each layer is creating a shadow on the previous layer. This one needs some there. And then this one. And each layer gets darker as it comes down toward the center. Okay, and then a little bit of blending. The graphite doesn't seem to blend on top of the colored pencil as well as it does just on the plain paper. Good to note. It does blend though. It just doesn't blend quite as easily. And I may have to come back and do a little bit more touch-up to complete this artwork, but I think, no, it's working. I'm just trying to go fast because I looked up and we be blinking. That means it's later than I think. And I've just been having a good old time. Not paying any attention to time. And let's sign it. Let's give her a... What pencil did it... Where's my pen I was using? What pen did I use? Where did it go? I've lost it. There it is. There we go. I don't know which direction to put it. This way? That's the way I was looking at it for me. So that's the way I'm going to make it for you. Alright. So, I'm done. I will see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed having a 3-parter again. We'll see how that goes. See how it goes over. If you really liked having a 3-parter, give this video a thumbs up. Then I'll know to continue on with doing 3 parts. If you absolutely hated it, give it a thumbs down. And I will know that I should do fewer of them. And we're just gonna leave it at that. I am blinking away. I will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a great day. I really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed making a longer, bigger project instead of a bunch of little ones. And this one may stay in my stash. And I may keep this one because I really like how it came out. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.